Morning, guys. Thursday, September 26th. We haven't done anything since the last video I posted as far as harvest goes. We're waiting on the beans to ripen a little more, and we've got caught in this weather pattern here that it's been raining on and off about every day. I haven't gotten much rain, but enough to keep us out of the field. But actually got a few cameras here that I'm going to try to get mounted up on the combine, a reverse camera, and I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one yet, if I'm going to put it out on the auger or put it in the grain tank. But pretty silly that you spend all this money on a machine and that everything's wired for cameras, but they don't want to charge you a whole bunch of extra money to do it. But I got a couple aftermarket ones here that were pretty cheap compared to getting them right out of deer, and I'm gonna give them a shot here and see if I can make them work. So this is just kind of an update of what's going on, and maybe I'll see if I can mount you guys somewhere and see if I can get these cameras mounted up and then make them talk to the display in the combine. So yeah, it's kind of where we're at today. So let's see how this goes. So like I said, these are if you can see that or not, wires running to them, but they don't give you the cameras. I'm gonna see if I can set you up here. I don't have anything to really stick you to. This bed of my pickup truck is aluminum, so the magnet doesn't work. So that might work right there. So I'm just gonna plug it in quick and go up in the cabin. See if I can get it to talk before I get it all mounted up and everything. Pretty simple plug-in right there for sure. I'm just gonna leave it hanging there until I excuse me, figure out if it's gonna work or not. Look at that, huh? See it hanging there? Well, I guess it's gonna work. So I'll get that one mounted up, and I think I'm gonna put the other one in the tank. Then I'll just know when it's gonna be full. You see the auger pretty good, and sit up so high that don't need to see down into the grain cart or the truck or anything like that. So, or maybe if this works out good, I'll just get another one. Like I said, I think they came through. Got them from A&I, which is just like an aftermarket parts distributor. $150 a piece from them, and through Deere they were $600 a piece. So I figured they were worth a shot. It's pretty hard to see behind this thing if you're backing up, or I don't know. I'm bored, ready to get into the swing of fall harvest, and need to get busy, or else I'm just going to keep spending money on stuff like this. So I don't know how this is going to work, but these screws right out, I think. Cab cam. Like I said, I think you got, talking to my guy from Deere the other day, and he said that he thought that A&I made cameras that will plug right into these, so I think that'll work. Take them right off to get this bracket on there. What's the chances these bolts are right? They're not right. Threaded, I think they're the right bolts for that though. I have to go find some bolts to put in there, which is no big deal. Okay, I'm gonna go find some bolts and see what I can get figured for this. We're back. It's up. You'll see what it looks like in the cab. Probably gonna have to adjust it, but I think there's a way to set it up too where I can when I put it in reverse, that camera should pop up. See. See that? Probably fine where it is. So let me try something here. Yeah. So you can edit. What's really nice about these John Deere monitors is they almost have a manual built inside of them. So I'm on the video page here, and if you touch this button up here, and then you can go to help, and it just explains to you how you wanna, you know, like this is edit triggers. Assign a camera, select one of the triggers, set time out period of that trigger. It just gives you a rundown on how to set things up. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm gonna put the second one in the tank for now, I think, and that way I'll know when the bin is full. It's got sensors that tell you, but you can always go a little bit farther than what you normally would do. So let me get the oil checked and check for raccoons and get this thing fired up. I mean, by checking for raccoons, and I don't know if they can get into these or not, but we've done it a couple times on the case combines where we've, well, happened to me one time. We were cutting wheat, started cutting, wheat was too wet, shut everything down, came back like an hour later, and I had already checked the machine out for the day, started up, and a raccoon had crawled up into the engine compartment or got in between the radiator and the fan. Yeah, as you can imagine, it was just a little thud and a whole lot of blood and guts. So I don't plan on doing that with this one. So I'll keep tinkering here. Once I get everything to where I'm ready to get it set up, I will turn you guys back on. Okay. See if I can do this without breaking my neck, but that's what the inside of the grain tank looks like. Very slippery, so if I fall down, I might need you guys to call for help. So this machine has what's called active yield. Those three silver circle things. So as the grain comes up out of this auger and splashes down onto those, it's like weighing it and getting a yield all the time. So it's constantly calibrating itself. See that? Yeah, here's our second whip right here. I'll drop all this stuff. Like I said, it's a little ridiculous that we spend this kind of money on these things, and I gotta, shouldn't even be an option. Just put them on it. So the other day when this broke, it bent this bracket. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. It's got a little bit of a bow to it, and I'm supposed to have one come in here and get that put on and replaced under warranty. So all right, I'm gonna set you down, because if I don't, I'm gonna fall down. And climb down and we'll get up in the cab and see what we can get figured out. I'm getting my floor all dirty. I'm not happy about it. Walking through this wet gravel driveway to That's kind of cool. You gotta. So I don't know what this button does, but it just gives you like a different view. And you can switch channels there pretty quick. So it's probably the way I'll run it, watching that one. And then so let's see. Bear with me here. Now I can set up this one. Let's see. Field of view. Edit trigger. For which one am I on here? Okay, analog to edit triggers. Let's see. Reverse on. Reverse the separator on. Okay. We're going to assign camera 2, which is the backup one, to reverse when the separator is on. Okay. I'm going to probably play with this, and then we'll go to number 4. It will come on when the bin is 3/4 full. It'll fill up and hit that camera. I'll know that it's full, or I'll know how, you know, how much longer I can go. So let's try something here. Yeah. Got it set so it's like just like a backup camera, but it automatically triggers when I put the machine in reverse, so I won't have to yeah, and then I can just get out of there real easy too. So what I'll do is I've got another one of these monitors coming. We call it an extended monitor, which will go up here. I don't know, like a few videos ago I was screwing around with one and I couldn't make it work. But I'll set this page up on this monitor. But none of this is gonna make sense, but I'll set that page up on that monitor up there. And then I'll be able to keep all my regular combine functions on this one. Like I'll run this page all the time probably, and then once I get the second monitor up there, it will it'll have my cameras on it and all that stuff like that. So should work out pretty good, I think. I hope I haven't lost you guys. Just trying to give you a little something here while we're kind of at a lull here. One of the guys this morning said it's like Groundhog's Day. I don't know if any of you ever seen Groundhog Day, but it's like every morning we'll wake up and it's wet, dries off, and about the time it starts to get dry enough to do anything, we get just another annoying shower. But it is what it is. Like I said, we'll see what else we can get into today. I took the farm tour yesterday. Got a bunch of beans that are right there, you know. We'll be pushing pretty hard here once this weather breaks again. We'll go all weekend, I'm sure. Looked at a bunch of corn. Actually hand shelled some corn, which I just pulled the ear off, pulled kernels off, put it in the moisture tester. It tested 26%, which is good. We're getting there. You usually gain a point or two of moisture when it goes through the combine. And but with the days, not with these rainy days, but normal days, I think they say 3/4 of a point. At a point, I mean, so it's 26% moisture, and we need it to be 15%. We put ours in our bin at 15%, 14.5, 15% for our long-term storage stuff. There's guys in the Midwest combining 14% corn right now, right out of the field. We don't have that luxury here, so we'll start when the corn is 20. I mean, we try not to do anything much more than 25%, but we'll probably start there, and then it gets progressively drier as we go, but we never usually get much below 20%, 19%. You know, everything just has to run through a dryer here. It's just the world we live in this part of the country. So I'm gonna quit talking. I'm gonna go see what else we can find to do. Just triple checking everything and just making sure we're ready to go. So yeah, let's see what else we can find. All right, I'm just pulling down into, this is a hayfield that we killed off here, and this is rented ground. Got the excavator here. Steve is here in the excavator, and we're just kind of opening some field approaches or fence lines up, fence rows. Just make it easier to get this bigger equipment down into these fields here. This is kind of something we picked up a few years ago, and it's been just a grass hay, just because it's a pain in the butt. But it's time to get rid of that grass hay. It's just not worth a darn anymore. So just part of this is just it's just a pain in the butt. But we rent a whole bunch of acres over here, and unfortunately around here you got to rent the good to rent. You got to rent the bad to rent the good. But we're just kind of tidying up the field edges a little bit, and there's a ditch that kind of goes through here, and we were never able to get any of the bigger equipment. We were barely able to squeeze the chopper through it, but we gotta get it so we can do something with it. It's about maybe 5 or 6 acres back here in this that just need to make it so we can get in and out of here. But we're gonna check with Steve here and see how he's making out in the excavator, and like I said, it's not too bad now, but with some bigger equipment we were on, it just makes it a pain in the neck. By the time you get in here and get unfolded, you turn it around and you go around the field twice and you're done. But it is what it is. So all right guys, it's gonna do it. I don't know, not much here today, but just figured I'd give you guys a heads up about what's going on. Sun's shining, so hopefully tomorrow we can get back to cutting some beans. Got second combine here ready to go. He probably won't be able to cut beans tomorrow. He runs the onion harvester too, and we got, I don't know, 40 acres or so of onions left to get finished up, and it's more important to get done than these soybeans right now. So yeah, that's gonna do her. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow in the combine.